Hi everyone, let's talk about the Season 27 patch notes, including a rework Olympus, lots of insane buffs and weapon balances, and Trident 2.0, so let's jump right into it. Firstly, there are multiple POIs being replaced, including Orbital Cannon being replaced by Summers University, and Elysium is also being moved nearby. Energy Depot is being replaced by Gravity Engine, Docks is being replaced by Stabilizer, and Dockyard is replacing the camp near Hydroponic. Secondly, there are few POIs that receive changes also. Hammond Labs will now have additional cover from Control Mode appearing in Battle Royale maps also. A jump tower is added behind Hammond Labs, most likely in here, a transformed terrain, and adds tunnel to provide more options to attack waterfall high ground. Rift has a new camp in the center of Rift. A Horizon Lift will be replacing the vacuum behavior of Rift teleporters to prevent players accidentally getting sucked in. Additional cover is added to open space and Rift and added a large camp between Rift and Garden. Growth Tower is replacing its third Growth Tower with buildings and tunnels and will be adding in a jump tower in the POI. Turbine is adding a new camp underneath highway between Turbine and Ed States and adds a new rotation from East Tunnel that will directly connect to Gravity Engine. Carrier will now have 2 additional doors at Central Choke Point. Phase Driver will have its loot cooldown increased to 90 seconds. Bonsai Plaza will add an additional zip line to access high walls around the POI. Large amount of additional cover is added in open rotation spaces around the map and remove large amount of Trident barrier across the map. Legend-wise, Valkyrie received some insane buffs, having its cooldown significantly reduced to 2.5 seconds and its recharge time reduced to 3 seconds. Fuel will only start to recharge when the player touches the ground, and EMP will drain the jetpack fuel. The horizontal flight speed and strafe amount is significantly increased on her jetpack, and vertical flight speed is also increased, in which there will be additional vertical speed when flying straight up. In return, the initial speed boost for first 0.5 seconds is reduced to 5%. The total fuel amount can only last for 6 seconds, and the initial fuel consumption per jetpack activation is slightly increased. Her ability now removes cell damage and stun, gain 1.5 seconds of full body scan on tactical hit, and tactical damage will drain all movement passives cooldown. The cooldown is reduced to 25 seconds, remove the vertical clearance requirement before firing, improve the missile pathing on low ceilings, and increase the max range of tactical to 125 meters. Her ultimate's launch height is now increased by 15%, cooldown is reduced to 2.5 minutes, a 0.5 second quicker takeoff, and reduced time slowly rising before takeoff by 0.5 seconds. Remove the ultimate cancel penalty, reduce the cooldown penalty of taking damage while preparing for ultimate takeoff to 30 seconds, and now allows tactical to be fired while skydiving and will spend less time slow falling near the ground while skydiving. As for blue perk, they remove afterburners and move Eyes in the Sky to blue perk and changes full coverage from 3x5 missile pattern to 4x5 missile pattern. Her purple perk has full tank remove and is replaced with supersonic, which reduces ultimate's launch time by 50%. Aerial Expert has now changed to provide improved jetpack horizontal speed, significantly improved handling, decrease initial fuel consumption, but slightly reduce total fuel amount. Rampart will now have her tactical gain amp shield roof to all her walls. It can be charged by doing damage through amp shields or the wall itself being damaged by enemies, and the charge can be converted to speed boost by going over the wall. It can store up to 300 damage, which results in 15 seconds speed boost at full charge. The duration of speed boost scales linearly with store charge, is only usable by teammates and only applies while sprinting. The conversion rate of store damage is 25% from damage taken from enemy and 100% from damage dealt through the amp shield. Her tactical HP will increase by 200 per EVO level up, and the amp shield HP will increase by 25 per EVO level up. While deploying, the walls is reduced to 100 HP. They remove amp arc star damage multiplier and in return added in frag grenade damage multiplier full walls from 1 to 2 times. Her blue perk got ultimate cooldown and bandolier removed and is replaced with combat reserve, giving her bigger ammo stack, extra grenade spots, and have access to red weapon supply bin, and lock and load, giving her faster reload and infinite ammo when behind amp cover, and amp shield is still intact. As for her purple perk, they remove amp reload and replace with rebuild module, which allows amp cover to regain HP and rebuild shield section after not taking damage for a period of time. Horizon got her tactical lift speed increased to 375, hover time on top of the lift is increased to 1.5 seconds, cooldown was reduced to 20 seconds, delay before cooldown starts is significantly reduced to 2 seconds, which effectively makes the cooldown reduced to 22 seconds counting from the moment the lift is deployed. Her ultimate has a cooldown reduced to 3 minutes and the HP is slightly increased to 225 HP. For blue perks, they remove both of the old perks and replace with gravity boots, which allow Horizon to press crouch out mid-air to fall much quicker, or nude scoot, allowing Horizon to glide after exiting gravity lift after pressing jump. Her purple perk removes combat reserve and replaced with knock expert, which gained tactical charge on knocks. Also Revenant got his tactical max velocity speed reduced. Trident now has 800 HP. The health of Trident and players are separately calculated. Tridents can damage enemies if hitting them at high speed, and players can choose to jump and glide the Trident while driving. While gliding, it will slowly lose altitude but can steer in any direction and boost forward, so Trident movement tech in Season 27. Trident will heal if it doesn't take any damage for a period of time, and destroyed Tridents will respawn at its original spawning location after an indicated delay. For weapons, Kara SMG is added to care package now with a brand new hop-up, Galvanic Gavo, which allows the magazine to swap between Disruptor and Hammer Point rounds. When first picked up, it will default on Disruptor rounds. Its max size is increased to 30 and improved the reload speed when max swapping. Alternator's damage is increased to 19 damage, its blue mag capacity is reduced to 26, but its purple and gold mag is increased to 30. While having double tap trigger, it will shoot 2 bullets per shot but will have its fire rate reduced and damage per bullet is reduced to 15. Triple Take is returning as floor loot, having its damage per bullet reduced to 22, increase the choke charge time but increase fire rate while hip firing. All LMGs has its reverse hip fire mechanic removed, has a hip fire spread decrease, and will receive updated rectangle to original plus design, whatever this means. All marksmen will have their projectile size and scaling reduced, decrease their projectile launch speed, and reduce headshot damage multiplier. Bocek can finally equip 2 to 4 times scope. P2020 got its fire rate increased and its magazine size increased to 26. Peacekeeper got its max burst damage reduced to 99, time to recharge its choke is increased, and rechamber time is decreased to 1.1 second. Prowler can now hold down the trigger while in burst mode to keep firing the burst, and the burst delay is slightly increased. Fold is increasing its projectile size in close quarter, and all snipers is getting their projectile size reduced, in which charge rifle also getting its max damage reduced to 99. For hop-ups, double tap trigger is returning and require 375 points to unlock, and is available on Alternator and G7 Scout. Accelerator and Scope Piercer is removed from all weapons, and Graffiti mod is removed from Spitfire and Eva A, and now available on Mozambique and Wingman. Gold Laser Sight will be added in Season 27, which is usable with all SMG and pistol. It greatly improves hipfire spread and adds in reverse hipfire to the gun when equipped. For amps, Overflow Healer is getting its healing rate reduced, infinite ammo and over armor will be added into early game floor loot, and over armor will now also spawn as potential assault bin amps. An audio update will be available in Season 27, which added in a new focus mix option. It will reduce local players' weapon audio, completely remove squad mates' footstep, increase enemies' footstep, and a compression system to dynamically lowers the volume of other sounds. Wildcard has its enemy highlight triggers only when there's one enemy still alive, duration is reduced to 2.5 seconds, and no longer triggers if player chooses to manually bleed out. Players can carry 15 cells now, and more cells will spawn in loot, but less ammo will spawn to compensate. Also, Digi is back in Wildcard as a rare spawn. Some minor balance update, such as Arsenal's ammo break gives a full stack of the ammo type, Replicator can now also craft arrow bundle, Heat Shield is now removed from all Horde Battle Royale game modes, and a new mechanic called Mantle Boost is added into the game, which gives player velocity on a time input after a mantle. It's similar to Super Glide, but it's different apparently. Rank increase its overall RP gain per kill, per placement, and Season 27's map rotation as Olympus, Broken Moon, and World's Edge. That's it for now. I'm already stopped praying to Lord at this point, as all these movement players are coming out of their dungeon after seeing these legend bobs. Comment on your thought about the season and subscribe if you find this video helpful. And anyways, I'm gone now.